Hi, this is Bhuvna Rajaram again, and welcome to this body series of English idioms. And in my earlier couple of segments, I had presented English idioms that dealt with hair. Then I had presented a set of idioms that dealt with eyes. And in this video segment, we'll look at how nose is used as interesting English idioms and where the meaning is completely different. You couldn't have possibly imagined those kind of connotations to those idioms at all, right? This is a set of 10 idioms. So the first one is cut off your nose to spite your face. Let's say you're hurt, you're angry about something, somebody has caused it or some situation has caused it. You immediately react, but often enough this reaction causes inconvenience to you. It puts you in a spot. So that's when you say, cut off your nose to spite your face, right? So that is number one. Number two is have your nose in the air. It is referred to anybody who is very snobbish, who is adamant, who really is not bothered about other people's feelings or emotions. You could probably say he is so adamant and he has his nose in the air. He hardly even takes our opinions and feelings into consideration, right? That is number two. It is no skin off my nose. It is no skin off my nose means it doesn't concern me at all. I'm really not bothered what he or she thinks or does or acts because it's not something that affects me. It is no skin off my nose. That is number three. And the fourth one is keep one's nose clean, right? Literally, it means, of course, yes, I'm sure we all need to keep our noses clean. But then, what is the other way of looking at it? It is, let's say there is a riot going on in a college and you don't want to be associated with it. You want to steer clear of that. You want to keep your nose clean and not be associated with anything that is causes trouble or causes danger, right? That is number four, keep one's nose clean. On the nose is the fifth idiom that we'll be looking at. On the nose means precisely at the exact appointed time. That's what it means. Let's say you're going to tell your team members to come into work early because the presentation begins at 9 a.m. on the nose, right? There's no 7:55 nor 8:05. It will begin on the appointed hour, on the nose, 8 a.m. in the morning, right? That's what it means. Powder one's nose, often enough used by women when they need to kind of visit the washroom during a dinner party or when there is a gathering and you want to excuse yourself, and you often enough hear women say, let me go to the let me go to the washroom to powder my nose, excuse me, right? And the seventh one is right under one's nose. Let's say you're searching for your car keys or your spectacles and it's there in the center table in front of you, but you're missing it, and you're like all over the house searching for it. That's when your wife comes in and says, it's right under your nose, how come you're missing it, right? That's what right under your nose means. Stick your nose into something is, I guess, very, very self-explanatory. It means that you don't intrude into another person's affairs or business. For instance, you could say, hey, this is between me and my friend. You don't have to stick your nose into this, right? So that is what stick your nose into something means. Have a nose for. Often enough, it is used in a journalistic parlance. Let's say, specifically when you have to refer to someone who has an uncanny knack of picking up news. So that's when journalists are referred to as, hey, he has a nose for news, she has a nose for news. But often enough in other situations also you could use this nose for something expression. Let's say you and your friend are shopping and she's able to pick out all the best deals during the shopping time. So then you could refer to her as saying she has a nose for good shopping. So let's kind of take her along in our shopping sprees. So these are about 10 different ways nose is used as English idioms that we can bring into our conversation and make it that much more interesting for us to speak and also for the other person to listen to. So go ahead and try using it and see the difference that it makes. Bye bye and take care.